Hi there, it's Kelly Resendez. Welcome back, where we talk all things abundance and world positivity. So, what is abundance? I'm just going to recap it. And what's world positivity? So, abundance is really a feeling that you have more than enough, that you are more than enough, and everything's always working out okay for you. You take radical ownership of your life and the things that you attract into it. And what is world positivity? It is really about being good for the planet and good for the people. And I believe that we need more world positive leadership in this country and in this world so that we're just better servants of one another. You know, many people out there are very self-serving, maybe worried just about profitability. And then there's a lot of pain and suffering that comes from that. So I want to talk a little bit about purpose today, because that's why we're here. My purpose is to share more on abundance and to share more on purpose with you. And it's important that most of us understand that these aren't things that normally just happen. Now, if you were raised by extremely conscious parents that really thought about, leadership and the type of, values that they wanted to instill with you, that is amazing. Go call your parents and say thank you. That is not the path that most of us took. I love my parents, but they didn't think a lot about those things. And so I was raised with pretty thick programming. I'm a recovering perfectionist and people pleaser, which means that I was always looking externally for validation. I was always trying to prove my worth instead of embodying it. And so those are really important aspects of this journey that we're going to go on together, is that you really step into that feeling of true abundance for yourself and you align with your purpose. So if you're watching this and you're wondering, what am I here for? I need to just let you know that it will come. There is no right or wrong way to be able to, get clarity and align with your purpose. But I'm going to just tell you a little bit about the steps that it took me to get there. Number one, what you have to see is that every one of us has a unique reason for being here. Now, the most important word is unique, because most of us have been in a cattle call, right? This is what success looks like. Go out, get a new job, get promoted, make money, get the white picket fence, have a family, do the things. And then next thing we know, we're miserable in our own life because it's not the life that we chose for ourselves. And so when you figure out your purpose, it is really that unique way that you are going to make an impact in this world. It could be something as simple as just being kind. Maybe your role is to raise amazing conscious human beings, or like Mother Teresa, to really help overcome world hunger. Again, there's no right or wrong. Your purpose is something for you to uncover from now until the end of time. I can tell you when I finally align with my purpose, and it took me a few years. I got into personal growth and development in 2004. My first foundational marker on that journey was recognizing I wasn't my thoughts, which meant for once in my life, I was just not guided by this overwhelming urge to tell everyone everything that was going on in my life and to try to prove, my value. And so once I started to get away from that, then I could have a little freedom to just ask myself those bigger questions, like, what am I here for? What do I really want? How do I want to feel when I wake up in the morning? And just starting with curiosity is the best thing that you can do, is really getting yourself into the state of abundance. Put some of the practices that I share with you, like morning rituals or meditating or journaling, into play, and then trust that clarity will come. That is one of the largest beliefs in abundance, is trusting clarity will come. So you don't have to have it all figured out right now. You don't. You're going to keep figuring it out. And it's the second you figure it out, you're going to figure out something else. It's a journey of clarity and purpose, and it's ever flowing and ever changing. And so again, we just want to invite it in. So we want to step into this place where we're trusting. We feel our self-worth at the highest level, and we're getting outside of our comfort zone a little bit. This is a big requirement to being in abundance is to believe in unlimited possibilities. If we play small, we get small. If we play in this other arena of like, hey, I'm going to put myself into uncomfortable situations and try new things so that I can continuously figure out what I like. And so here's what I do with clarity. Any situation that I'm in, I always turn, no matter what it is, into a positive. So I go out on a bad date, I'm like, oh, I have clarity. I like people that have jobs or are kind or respectful, rather than, oh my gosh, I can't believe that person showed up and their credit card didn't work and they were totally rude. So we can invite more negativity in our life by focusing on the things that are negative, or we can invite more positivity in our life by just using every experience as a clarity builder. So for example, maybe you're at a point in your career where you're wondering if you're meant for more. What you want to do is start to look at everything you do and just get clarity from it. Oh, I liked that meeting. That gave me good energy. Okay, I like doing that. I didn't like doing that. Well, I have clarity. What could I spin it into where I could do more of? You know, one of my great things that I coach people on that are in a career transition is to create an ideal job description for themselves. Like really just create, if you could choose what you do all day, what would it be? Because you never know what's going to happen. I can tell you 14 years ago, that's exactly what happened before I became an executive at Goodleap. I had done a job description and then I connected with the CEO, and here we are 14 years later. Now that job description has radically changed since then, but at the same time, I gave myself permission to allow desire to guide where my life went. So again, all we're doing every day is using curiosity to ask ourselves, like, what can I get more clear on? How can I feel more in alignment with what I'm here for? Now, you may come up with a purpose statement for yourself that's your guiding light. I know for me, with an open heart, share wisdom and joy to help people get to the next level and remove self-suffering. That's why we're here on this channel, because I love doing that, because I used to suffer. I suffered because I let my brain guide me instead of really digging into this next level of, man, I am the creator. I need to give it those instructions. So trust me, the clarity and the purpose are going to come, and you will feel more powerful than you ever have before. So I wish you luck on using some of these strategies, and we'll see you on the next episode soon.